The best cheap cars to modify. Just to clarify, the cars that I'm going to be talking about today might be a little bit old. I don't mean vintage, I mean like, around 10 to 20 years old. Anyway, let's start. One of the best cars to modify is Honda Civics. The EG, EK, and EM generations. Priced around 5,000 to 6,000. Now in my opinion, I don't really think the newer Honda Civics really look that good. They used to look so much better before, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will agree. The reasons why I picked these versions in particular is because they're popularly known in the car scene. So people have found out that they're pretty good cars to get a lot of performance out of. Therefore, this means two things. They're reliable cars and can still run after you heavily modify it. And number two, there'll be a lot of aftermarket products to modify these cars with because it's so popular. However, Honda Civics are typically front-wheel drive, so it's not really going to be as fun to drive, and there will be a lot less space under the hood. But being a front-wheel drive means it's typically cheaper. Number two, Mazda Miata MX-5. Priced around 4,000 to 5,000. Now, NA Mazda Miatas are cars that any car guy would recognize. They have headlights that pop up when you press a button, which is pretty much one of the main reasons for being so popular. They also have a perfect balance of weight because they have a 50-50 weight distribution. And this is very useful when going around corners because if it was top heavy or bottom heavy, there would be a higher chance of you spinning out. This is one of the only reasons to why Miatas are better and more fun to drive than a lot of other cars. And because these cars are rear-wheel drive, there's going to be a lot more space to do modifying under the hood because there's no front-wheel differential and drivetrain. Once again, because it's such a popular car, that means there's going to be a lot of aftermarket products available to modify the car. Number 3. Subaru Impreza WRX STI. Priced around 13,000. Subarus are designed for rallying, so you already know this car is gonna be fast. Because it's a rally car, it's gonna have a very durable drivetrain to do strong gear changes. It also comes with a very powerful turbocharged engine straight from the factory. This pretty much means that you don't really have to be spending too much money on the car to make it go fast. And my favorite thing about this car is the fact that it's all-wheel drive. And if you didn't already know, all-wheel drive is so much better than front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive because it uses all four wheels to drive rather than just like two sets. And this is brilliant. This is exactly what you want because this means that the car will have amazing handling and way better than the first two that we already mentioned. Number 4, SCION FRS. Bro, what the am I doing alphabets right now, bro? Number 4, Subaru BRZ Scion. Is it Scion? Scion. Or is it Scion? Scion FRS. Toyota, right? Toyota GT86. Priced around 13,000. If you don't know why I mentioned 3 cars altogether, let me tell you. These cars are called triplets in the car community. They call them that because they are literally identical in every way, shape, and form. Like, look at these pictures. In fact, the only thing that I see changing is the logo and the bumper. I mean, even the interior looks the exact same. Surely one of these companies have faced a lawsuit for literally making the same car. Now, other than the looks being the exact same, these cars have the exact same 2-liter boxer engine that gets put out in the rear 2 wheels, making them rear-wheel drives, which means they have drift or track potential. Most of the aftermarket products made for each of these cars will probably work with each other because they're literally identical. Number 5, the Mark 6 GTI. Priced around 5,000 to 6,000. GTIs are an amazing car. They're fun because they have a turbocharged 2-liter engine pushing around 210 horsepower. They're also very reliable because Volkswagen is a company that is known for making reliable cars, and they also have a very strong aftermarket support. So if anything goes wrong or you want to modify this beast, you very well can. It also isn't too expensive, and another thing that this car is known for is for being a very good first car. Like, it's not too long or wide, and it has very predictable steering, so there's less of a chance for mistakes and accidents, so it's a very good first car. Finally, Nissan 350 ounces. Finally, Nissan 350Z. Priced around 5,000 to 7,000. The Nissan 350Z is one of the best cheap cars that everybody loves, including me. Matter of fact, it's one of my favorite cars ever. You know what? It is my favorite car. No, I'm fucking with you. They're kind of like the Miata, because every car guy knows about this car and they absolutely love them. It comes with a 3.56 litre. Why did I just add 6 in there? It comes with a 3.5 litre V6 engine and it comes with nearly 300 brake horsepower. So I don't really think you'd really need to be upgrading the engine at all. They're very recognizable because, they're like the younger brother of the GTR. It's also a rear-wheel drive, so it's used in a lot of drift builds, and to be honest, I'm sure you don't need to be upgrading anything for this car to drift, as it already has like 300 horsepower and this rear-wheel drive. So yeah, in conclusion, I'd really recommend the 350Z because it comes with the most powerful engine on this list, and also it's a really nice looking car. Anyway, that's the end of this video. You guys are welcome once again for educating you on cars, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.